Hey guys, Eric with Rockin' H, and I have to share a quick marketing story with you. It happened to me yesterday, and I'm coming live here from my pickup because I was just thinking about it, and I thought, I think this is going to help some of you that are trying to sell models to make some side income, or even just fund your hobby, or maybe you want to grow it. I think this is going to help you. And what happened to me was, I was cruising Facebook, and a friend of mine who's also selling models just like I do, I noticed he introduced a brand new product that does the exact same function as one of my signature products. And I'm thinking, immediately I got an awful feeling in my stomach, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? He's serving the same thing that he's selling the same thing I do. How am I going to make any money? All my clients are going to go over to him and buy it from him now. And, and on and on and on. This lasted like 10 or 15 seconds before I sobered up, and I had to remember that, Eric, you forgot what you teach people. You missed the lesson. And here's what happened. Here's what I teach when people ask me about selling their products. And I always tell them, you have to choose your customer. You have to know what they think, what their interests are, how do they spend their free time, all of those little things about your ideal client. Who are they? How much money do they earn? Are they married? Are they single? Do they farm? Do they not? Do they like NASCAR? All of these little things. I tell people you need to think about that and then pick who it is you want to serve. And after I remembered that who my clients are, I came back down and then it made sense. It's like, Eric, what do you have to worry about? He's selling to a completely different group than you are. Your clients are way over here and his are over there. And once I remembered that we're serving two distinctly different groups of people, it came back down and I could go about my day in peace. And that's what I recommend all of you do. That's what you need to do, is decide who you want to serve and then build your products for that group. Sure, your trucks or your thing, whatever it is you're selling, your birdhouse, you're building a birdhouse this style, and then 4 or 5 other people are also building birdhouses. Now, you can think like Walmart and reduce your prices to, just keep chopping down those prices and compete that way. Or you can do what I do. Decide what story you want your clients to tell when they buy your product. What are they going to tell their friends when they show them the product they bought from you or the service they bought from you? And then you price your products according to that story, because they will buy from you so they can tell themselves that I bought it from Rockin' H, or I bought it from you, or whoever it is, or whatever your company name is. They want to know the person, they want to know the story, and they will buy because of those things. But you have to decide, how do those people think? How do they talk? How do you talk about your products when you talk to them? That makes a huge difference. A simple thing like calling your models is a whole lot different than calling them toys. You don't hear me in any of my marketing call my models toys. You buy toys at Walmart. You don't buy models, or you don't buy toys from Rockin' H. It just ain't gonna happen. Now, you might call them that, but I sure as heck aren't. I'm not gonna do that, and I don't want my clients calling something I just spent 10 hours building to look exactly like something they drive a toy. It ain't a toy. So it's a lot of simple little things that you can do that will help you drive up your prices and get paid what you're worth, or at least sleep well, knowing that you're being compensated justly for your efforts. This is very important. The world is big enough for all of us. So even though someone might be selling something very similar to yours, remember, you're choosing who you want to sell to. You're choosing the story you're going to tell them and the story that they tell themselves. And that will separate you from everyone else selling very similar products. So you can do this. I believe in you. I'm doing it. And if you have any questions, you have comments about what I've talked about today, please leave a comment in the comment box. Those are very important. That'll help us keep this conversation going and learn from one another. So do me that favor, leave a comment and tell me what you think. Or on YouTube, give a thumbs up, thumbs down. That's either one's okay. Just give me some feedback so we can talk about it. So take some information you learned here, put it in place. I believe in you. You can do this, and go get them next week. Bye.